So today I'm going to be trying out a brand new keyboard. I'm going to be buying the cheapest mechanical keyboard I can find on AliExpress and seeing how it performs in games. So I've just typed in mechanical keyboard. I'm about to click enter and we'll see what we can find. Now the requirements for this is that it has to be a 10 keyless, the smallest it can be. I don't want a little tiny little pads. I want a full size or 10 keyless design. So let's see what we can find here. There are so many of these mechanical feel keyboards. Make sure if you're buying a keyboard off AliExpress for some reason, you make sure that it's actually mechanical because the titles are so misleading. Let me introduce you guys to the masterpiece of N-World mechanical keyboards. This is the cheapest AliExpress keyboard I could find that is mechanical, full size, and is, well, actually mechanical. I mean, all the other ones say mechanical feel. But this is the absolute masterpiece that I've been looking for. 20 to 40 days, I mean, that's not really what you want as delivery time, but we're willing to do that for this keyboard. Operation style, mechanical. Not mechanical feel, mechanical. It's full size and is mechanical. Now going over to the customer reviews, we have one review that's even half useful. This is the only one with actually any context or writing or anything. It's just two photos of the guy getting a keyboard. That's it. Nice one. On the product description though, we can see comes with rainbow LED backlit, provides you with crystal clear backlighting by custom mechanical switch. That's what we want to hear, not feel mechanical switch or mechanical feel or switch mechanical feel or feel mechanical, you know what I mean. It's actually mechanical switch, allegedly. I haven't seen any photos of actually having a mechanical switch. I've looked through this listing and there's nothing that points to it actually being legit, but we're going to get it either way. So let me show you some of these amazing high quality photos. So we have welcome. When will you ever see this on a computer screen? Something just saying welcome like that, blank, just welcome. We're going to move on because it gets a lot worse than that. Here you can see it says we have ergonomic design. Not sure how that shows it as an ergonomic design, but we'll go with it anyway. It has got rainbow lit backlighting apparently. It's splash proof, we'll definitely be testing that out. It's got durable keyboard, very durable from that photo. It's not like being snapped in half or bent or anything like that. It's just got a photo of the keyboard, but that strikes durable for me. We have logo. We all need to know that's their logo. USB connection, the fastest connection known to man. Definitely isn't, by the way. Drain holes, which I'm pretty sure are just screw holes, but I'm sure they're drain holes. And the worst photo of CSGO Dust 2 I've ever seen. That is absolutely horrific quality. I mean, I'm not even convinced that is Dust 2 actually anymore. Maybe that isn't. That is awful. We also then have a photo of clear hands that actually haven't been mapped to this keyboard. Someone probably holding a sign like that and then they've just masked around it. But either way, we're going to pick this bad boy up and I guess I'll see you guys when it arrives in 20 to 40 days. So add to cart and here we go. The keyboard's finally arrived. We can actually start the review. So let's unbox this bad boy. So we seem to have some sort of bubble wrap underneath here. It feels like long columns of bubble wrap. Some plastic sheeting over the top. Some basic tape. And let me just quickly put the camera down for a second so I can actually cut this thing open and show you what's inside. So here's what it looks like outside of the initial wrap. It's been on the high seas for 28 days, or well, it's been in transit for 28 days. Not sure how it got here really. Probably aircraft, but either way, it seems to have survived the journey with almost no nicks or scratches really. And I mean, this is quite good packing really. I mean, it's quite solid bubble wrap that goes all the way across. It's got tape on every direction, so pretty happy with this. So I'm going to get this out, get into the box. Here it is. It's actually not bad packing. It actually looks quite good. I mean, for the price and for its advertising, it's not bad at all. I mean, I think we got the white version in the end. It's been 28 days, so don't quote me on that, but I think I got the white version. So I guess, well, it's not even got tape over the top. You could just open this up. Okay, that's not too good. But, I mean, it's taken definitely a few hits on the high seas. Definitely across the edges, but it doesn't seem like it's in bad nick at all, really. Packing isn't amazing, and bearing in mind, guys, I just want to say this one more time. I'm not convinced this is going to be a mechanical keyboard at all. I mean, just that little ring there makes me feel like it's definitely a memory keyboard, just from that little circle underneath the escape key on this picture. But I guess we should do a bit of an unveil here for you guys. So, is that what's holding it in? Maybe something up here. So I think I just slot this out. Wow, this is a lot harder to do one-handed than you think. This is a manoeuvre. Okay, sort of broke it, box a little there, but there it is. It's all white. So I definitely did order the white then, I guess. And this is the moment of truth. Is it membrane? Is it mechanical? Is this all a fraud piece of equipment? It's just all waste of money? Yep, it's membrane. It's membrane! Okay, that's annoying. Well, I sort of saw that coming, but yeah, it's definitely membrane. That's not mechanical at all. That's just a mushy membrane keyboard. But let's get it out of this wrap, because we're going to take it through its paces now, and I can assure you of that. I mean, all things considered, it actually matches my mouse really well. The white and white, that sort of looks quite nice. So let's do the little keycap test. Let's remove this and have a look at it. Yep, that's just a plain old membrane switch there. That's so disappointing. I mean, this is not quality at all. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think it's going to be quite hard to pick up on camera, but it's got quite a grainy feel to each key. It's not smooth. Like if I scratch my nail on it, you can really hear that. Just to put it in perspective on another keyboard, my K63. Nothing. So this is a mechanical, well, this is what a mechanical keyboard should sound like. And this is the membrane keyboard. Mushy, no click to it, just cheap feeling. I mean, this whole keyboard's cheap. I just so light. I just realised that RGB has actually been on this whole time. What? No way. Did I just trigger that? Because that is probably the most appalling RGB I've ever seen. You can't even see it through the keys. You can't even see it between the keys. Barely. That is awful. What? That is just appalling. What does this little button do? I'm intrigued. There's a little button up here. I don't know if you see that. That's not a button. That is not doing anything. That is not going in. I'm not sure what the hell that's there for. Oh, there's another one there. Maybe that's a part of the mould when they made it. Nothing on the back. The back actually doesn't look bad. But remember, it said it was durable. So we're going to be testing that for sure. We're going to be bend testing this, smashing this, testing how splash proof it is, because it claims to be splash proof. We're going to really put this thing through its paces. Before we test this thing in Fortnite, I just wanted to say something, which is how flexible this thing is. Just pressing on the keyboard, I don't know if you can see that, but the whole thing bends. That's not good. And also the lighting for the caps lock and the number lock, it's barely there. It actually looks alright on camera, but in real life, I can't see that, like, at all. That is appalling. Now, I know you're probably mad at me for critiquing a keyboard that was only like 10 quid, but the whole point of this video is to make sure you do not buy this thing, and that you can witness me spend my money, waste my money, so you don't have to. So, please forgive me for that. And another thing is, for some reason, the at button is on the number 2, but if you press here, it still counts. It's really weird. They're inverted. It's not working out properly. And I did order the English version with the large enter button, and it's come with this one. So, yeah, it's really not good already. Here we are in Fortnite. I'm going to be taking this thing through an edit course, really testing its ability. Before we get into that, I want to remind you guys to use code Ripire in the item shop whenever purchasing any skins. I mean, look at some of these. Have we got a free axe? The OG Fortnite axe? Let's purchase that right up. It's free, right? So it shouldn't matter. Oh, we have to actually like pay even though it's free. That's weird, but okay. That was it. Okay, nice one. So I've got the OG axe. I'm so happy about that. That's so cool. And we've got all the OG skins here. So if you want to support the channel, just click in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Type in Ripire any way you like. You can do a caps lock R. Wow, it's horrible to type on this keyboard. Or any variation you like, as long as it spells Ripire. Click accept. It'll then give it a little tick, and you can purchase any skin. So I'm going to be purchasing. Ooh, which OG skin do I like? I think I like him a lot. We're going to be purchasing him, claiming him. We're going to be throwing that on right now, and we're going to be then using that to test out this keyboard. So it seems that creative mode is temporarily down, and you can't actually join up into creative mode, which is kind of annoying because I want to try and put this thing through an edit course, but instead I guess we're going to have to pick another mode. Looks like we have a few other people maybe coming over here. Maybe just one actually. Yeah, I've got a much better drop than him. He won't contest me, surely. Give me that chest. This is not the loot I want. So he just landed outside. What? I heard someone else right here. There. What? Oh no. This is not going well. Pretty sure those plants blocked my shots. Okay. No, what is my bloom? I didn't even click anything. It's already trying to report him. I have to say the keyboard's doing pretty good as far as key stabilization goes. They're not really wobbly at all. The spacebar's a little jittery, but not bad. I genuinely am embarrassed from what happened last game. I don't know how my shots weren't hitting. I clueless, absolutely clueless. That guy was blessed. You want to contest this? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. You actually still going for this? Run. I mean, he tried to sign out, I think, or disconnect. Oh wow, you got too quick. There's a guy behind. I think it might be another one. What is it, me and doors? I heard another one. Gosh, I don't feel natural on this keyboard at all. I'm having to place it so far to my left because I'm used to like a 10 keyless design. I'm able to have my keyboard a bit closer normally. But because of how big this thing is, I have to put it right to the left, which is super uncomfortable for me to play. What the hell? What the hell? Was that a bot? There's no way that was a real player. What was he doing? Who just shot him? There's another guy in there. Oh, it's a Gorga. There you go. Easy. Oh, I didn't even think about the one I dropped earlier. Oh, that's so annoying. Looks like a bit of a war here. We've got a heli over there, a guy on the ramp, guy in the bush maybe, guy over to the left. Ah, there's a guy over there. He's ramping up. There's definitely one over there. Is there a guy in the bush? No. Well, I could be the guy in the bush. Come on, give me that headshot. Oh, you're so weak. Let's go with this. Oh, you're so easy. Definitely a guy in here. That sort of worked. What the hell? This guy's... I can't... Why can't I... Oh my god, my edit... Oh no, not my edit. My medbind isn't working on this keyboard. It's not there. It's just shift. I forgot this is the... They sent me the wrong keyboard layout. I'm gonna have to change my Oh! It worked! The fire trap finally did something! Oh my gosh, that was so scuffed. gosh, I'm going to make that whole thing explode. Okay, we're okay. That was surprisingly easy. Oh, I got sniped from the invisible sniper. I have no idea where that guy's still. Oh, he's right behind us the whole time? This guy's a marksman. Fair enough. Well, it's the bit we've all been waiting for. Time to disconnect this keyboard. I don't know if you saw, but the lights went out there. I know they're not very clear. And time to test it. So, just noticing some scratches actually on this. Oh, they're like easily done. They're just your fingernail can scratch that. That's pretty bad. So, first off, it said it was splash proof. So, that means we're going to get a glass of water here. And we're going to just pour a little bit on. Like that, a little dribble, you know. Just not too much, just a few specks of water at this point. You know, we're going to be like someone who's just knocked their drink over, so they've just soaked it then back up, because they don't want their keyboard to get broken. But this thing is splash proof, so we can be a bit lazy with the time it takes us to get this towel, because it's resistant. So we're going to plug it back in. We're going to see if it turns on again. You know, simple test this. I'm imagining it will. Yep, it is turning back on. The lights have come back on. I don't know if you can see that. I know it's not very bright, but it is back on. Let me just type in the chat on here. Yep, it does seem to be working. Okay, so if we disconnect it once again, we're now going to try and do a bit of a rage sort of thing. Now we're a gamer, so we're naturally going to rage. So imagine someone's just killed me. Imagine if I was a bit of a salty player and someone just sniped me, just like in the end of that last game. I'm going to smash my keyboard with my left hand because that's the hand that's on my keyboard. So I'm going to do a simple like that. That wasn't very hard, but it was hard enough that it would sometimes do something to weak keyboards. So I'm going to plug it back in and see if it turns on once again. Okay, it's lit up. I'm going to try typing. Yep, seems to be working. That's all good. So I'm going to disconnect it once again, and this time we're going to absolutely smash it. So someone's really annoyed me now. Someone's destroyed me. I'm going to absolutely beat the hell out of it. Okay, wow. That actually sent off this key here. This key actually just straight up came off. Don't know if I can see that on camera. This key at the bottom over here, and on the other side of the keyboard, this one came off. Wow. Opposite sides of the keyboard, but they both flew off. So, wow. Let's see if it turns on after that, because that was a pretty heavy smash. Okay, it's turned on. It has turned on. Will it type? Yep, it seems to be typing okay. Wow, that's impressive actually. So now I'm going to do the test that I don't think it's going to pass. So in the description of the product, it said that it was very durable. I said at the time that I didn't think it looked durable. Now we're going to do a bend test. Let's see how much this thing flexes. Oh, that's a flex and a half. That is me really pushing it. Wow, okay. Nothing actually happened though. Nothing broke. I didn't snap it in two, which I thought I might actually. But it's got a permanent bit of a bow to it now. I don't know if you could see that on camera, but it's bowed slightly. So I'm going to do it the other way now. Wow, that is taking a lot of force. What? I'm very impressed with it. It's not snapping in two. There are actually cracks alongside here. I'll try and get the camera to focus. Wow, come on camera. Come on, buddy. You can do it. It doesn't want to focus, but there's cracks along the middle here. Just at the top it seems, not at the bottom. The back has got a crease on it all the way down here. You can see that on camera quite clearly. I'm surprised none of these drain holes, I don't know if you could see that, I did do inverted commas then, these screws basically, I'm surprised they're not doing anything. Oh, I guess these are sort of drain holes, these ones here, the white ones. They're just holes in the keyboard, they're not really drain holes. But they seem to have done absolutely nothing as far as draining the water out of the keyboard. So I'm going to give it one more flex, and if it doesn't break this time, then it's passed the flex test. Wow, that clicked really heavily, but it didn't break, which is pretty impressive. It sunk in though. Wow, that... Wait, what? This bit over here cracked. I'll try to show that on camera. This bit over here, where the socket is, cracked. Now, I'm not sure if that was because of the bending or because of when I hit the keyboard, but that's cracked. The keyboard has now got a permanent sort of bowed shape to it. I don't know how to get that all on camera. It's quite clearly bent like that. It's not straight anymore. It's got creases all alongside it, but it's not snapped in half, which is pretty impressive. That's not bad. Well, I guess that's going to be the summary of today's video. It's not that bad for the price. But if you want to wait 28 days for a keyboard that is a complete rip-off, then go ahead and buy this thing. I'm not going to tell you where to find it, because I don't even know where to find it. I'm definitely not going to be able to ever go to that page again. It's probably been deleted off the face of the planet. So if you guys have enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, leave a like in the comments saying so. But until this video, guys, peace. Now, for those who actually stayed past the outro, here's a little hidden part for you guys. I'm going to be pouring the rest of the water into the open plug socket here. Absolutely drowning it. It's actually coming out the other side. It actually went through the keyboard. It's come out over the other hole. So that is well and truly drenched now. I better make sure my mouse actually doesn't get drenched here. Let me move that out of the way. Okay, now I'm going to try and plug this thing back in, trying to not get electrocuted. And it still turns on? What the hell? Is it still typing? It's still typing? What? How? How?